do 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 do. Hey, good morning. It's Friday. It is 5:57 a.m. East Coast Standard Time, and this is the 5am Mester Scrum Show, where we talk about Scrum and Agile in a tactical and practical way. I'm Greg Mester, your Agile coach and Scrum Master, and I hope you're doing well. And over there is the Eddie. And there's a cat here too, but she's all cuddle. She's looking for. She ate. She drank. She's now looking for people to sit next to and pet her. So she's in a lovey-dovey mood right now. But we're not here to talk about the boy or the cat. It's Friday. It's supposed to be a good day, and we try to help you get home to your family and friends so you can enjoy your Friday and your weekends. I mean, that's the goal, right? Do some other stuff. Pet the cat. Whatever you got to do. And not stress out while we do it, and bring some more business value to your customer, right? I mean, that's the more value you bring to the customer, the more money you make, the more they're happy, the more you're happy, the more you go home, right? And balance work and life and have some fun along the way. And speaking of fun, I think there's one in here. Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay! We're doing that today. So I'm going to keep this short and brief because it's still trash day here. And unlike everybody else, I do not like to put my trash out recyclables on the street when the winds are blowing about 30 miles an hour, because now the entire street is covered with recyclables. I mean, it's like, I don't think people think sometimes, right? But that's another story about people thinking and trash and garbage on the street. And they're all, quote, environmentalists, but yet they'll put their trash out when it's blowing windy out the night before, like 30 mile, 40 mile wind. So their work they did so hard of saving the environment is now blown all across the city of Philadelphia. I really don't think people think about stuff. It's sad, but it's true. Anyway, it's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. So I have two topics we're going to talk about, and then we're going to do the Fortune Cookie Friday. One, splitting teams might actually make you have to hire some people. Talk about that because a lot of places I've been to where they'll split, like they'll actually, instead of having people that are cross-trained, you can program and test and all that, they're not that level at that skill set yet. And then, and I love those people, those groups, because they always say, oh, we're Agile. We've been Agile for 2 years. I'm like, you're not there yet, man. You're kind of doing it, but you're still not there. And the second topic would be changing some words you use during daily Scrum. And I'm going to go a couple words about code reviews and how someone would say that and see the subtle difference in how it's asked and how it's talked about. So first off, talk about splitting teams, right? I guess I can do a whiteboard. I got whiteboards, little whiteboards, two-size whiteboards. One I thought was too big. So talk about splitting teams and how you might have to hire some people. So let's say you got a team, and this is the kind of organization that has developers and testers, and not necessarily everybody's like the same. That's the ideal way of getting there, right? And there was a little delay on the camera, so I don't know. We'll see. So, and did I ever tell you this was the 221st episode? What is? We've been doing 21 days. So let's say we got a team, right? I'm going to put D for dev. D for dev. So I got 4 developers, and I'm going to say testers. I have 3. Right? How many people got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I got a Scrum Master, 8, and a Product Owner, 9. Right? That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty nice team. To be honest with you, that's pretty even. But I'll tell you what a lot of groups do. It's really not this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. That's not a bad Scrum team. That's a good makeup of a Scrum team. So I just wrote something that was a good team. You wouldn't want to split that up. Let's say, though, And this is what I see going on a lot of times. We got a Scrum team, and we got the Scrum Master, and PO, right? And that's 2 people up there, right? That's 2 people. Let's say we have a lead, a tech lead who's also a developer. I'm gonna call it tech lead, TL for tech lead, okay? And let's say we're gonna say we have a lot of people on a team. So I'm gonna do body here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and I'm going to do like a 14 and a 15. So we got our 14, 15 group, right? What I see a lot of times is I'll get a developer. I'll get a test. That's a tech lead, TE lead. I think it really, it's all weird, right? How about a QA lead? I'm going to call this a QA lead because they're always hiring people to be QA leads, right? So I got dev, dev, dev. Now this is where everybody says they want to do Kanban, right? And they'll make all these dev and they'll have one tester. I'm like, well, I can tell you from the where your bottleneck is. I don't need to do Kanban to tell you where your bottleneck is. You only hired one tester. So what are you going to do? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do 5 testers, right? Developers. And then I'm going to make the rest of these testers. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make this guy a developer. And I'm going to make this one a tester. So here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 developers. 6 developers. I have 1 developer lead, 1 dev lead. I should call it a DL for dev lead, right? And then I have 1 QA lead. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 testers. Right? This is actually a pretty good way of doing it. This, I can't get the math go right. But I've been there where I didn't have. So if I did this, let's say I got a tester, right? So I got 4 testers. Let's make it 5 testers. Oh, it's even worse. I've actually had teams that had less than that, to be honest with you. So when I broke it up, so yeah, let's do it this way. I got 5. Let's make this a tester. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 developers. I have 5 developers. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 testers. Right? So the thing is, if I broke it up, which is actually not a bad breakup, and the way I was doing a team the other day, and this is what brought it up. Do this right. I had a dev and a dev. So what I had, my group. See, so what you got to look at, what I'm trying to show here is that you really got to make up your team. Besides you just saying, let's just split the team. It's really nice when they're all the same capability. But this is the developer, and I got 3 testers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 developers, and I got 1, 2, 3 testers. Right. My other QA would probably make it 4 people, but maybe they need to give instructions to people. And the reason why I show this, a lot of places they think, well, I got to get more work done, so I'll hire more testers. Their tendencies, their tendencies to hire more dev people, not testers, and then end up with just a couple testers, and then they wonder why their software code isn't making it through the sprint, and why they're carrying over stuff and testing in the next sprint. It's because they didn't hire enough testers. To be frank, right? So if I split this team, my problem is one team will get 1 tester, one will get 2 testers. So what I'll end up with, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll have, now if I have an odd number of developers, that's okay. As long as I got more than 2, right? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll probably so the new team will probably be developers, right? One will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 on one side and 3 on the another. So this is the new teams, right? So those are the new teams. So I have 4 on one side. Problem is here, I put 2 on this side and 1 here, right? Now, what some people will say is I'll take this QA lead and put it on this side, and I'll take this tech lead and put it on this side. However, you really want those people to work with both teams, and they still got their regular jobs, so they're not really going to code as much. So here's a problem, right? This is not a bad ratio, 4 developers to 2 testers. However, my personal opinion, I think you should almost have even, because the testers should be doing automated testing. They actually should be coding alongside of doing the testing thing. So I really think this ratio should be more higher, like 2+1. But now here's the thing. So the nice thing about having 2, if one of my tester goes out for a day, I have a backup, right, for my little team. Problem is with this one person, I don't have a backup. So what you're going to have to do is hire another person to get at least 2 people on the team, right? So now here I have 6 plus the 2, that's 8, right? And here I have 3, 5 plus 2 is 7. Or I have 2. I had 2 there. But anyway, I have 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 more people would be a 7 total. So that's not a bad number. So this is where you have to watch out when you get this 3 testers, right? That you might want to hire another tester to make sure you have redundancy in your group. That took a long time to go through all that. So we're getting kind of close. But that was something. It was funny how I kept coming up with it, and it came out pretty good, actually. But like I said, most organizations I find they hire more developers to get more code out because they think that's the right thing to do, and they don't hire enough testers. So what your problem is that you end up with imbalanced testing, and you get risk because you don't have enough people. Light bulbs. So that's one thing. Now the other thing is I'm going to tell you something about like code reviews. Ask you 2 questions. I'm going to say the question 2 different ways. One, I'm at Daily Scrum, and you're at Daily Scrum, and you say, "Hey, I would be available to do some code reviews today if anybody needs any help. Or let me know if anybody needs any help, and I'll do some code reviews." So that's one way of asking the questions. The other way the question you can ask is like, "Hey, today I'd really like to do some code reviews. I'd like to pair program with somebody and help them and learn and do some knowledge transfer on the code. So come let me know, and I'd be happy to do some code reviews." There's a little bit of difference saying, "Hey, I would like and I would be happy to," versus "I'm available for." If you really want to like and really happy to means you really want to engage in your teammates and what they're doing. And it's a better question to ask because you have passion in helping your teammates grow and helping them produce better quality work. It's the next level up and compared to "I'm available for code reviews." See the different, say "I'm available" means, if you want me, I can do it. Or "I would really like to do a code review." Or I'd really like to pair program or do something that with somebody today. That means you really want to. You're at the next level of engagement. And I just want to share that as 2 different ways to ask the question. You may think it gets you the same results, but it doesn't, right? When you say you're passionate about something and want to do something, "I want to do this. I want to pair program or something," it means you really want to do it. I had a Scrum Master. I said, "I really want to sit in on a codeathon, hackathon thing, and I really wanted to do it." And he came back to me saying, "Oh, we got our people together and they're going to go code." No, that's not what I said. I said, "I really want to see you interact with each other and go into this whole phase." And he didn't get where I was getting at. There was a lot more to my question. I wanted to see how the team worked together as a team, not necessarily getting the work done. different reason why I asked the question. So anyway, something to think about. Different words mean different things. Fortune Cookie Friday! Yay! Bubbles is like, I am sleeping and purring. Leave me alone. So here's the fortune cookie. So we got the fortune cookie Friday. So on Fortune Cookie Friday, please like and subscribe if you like what we're doing, and let us know and see how your fortune goes. So we take the fortune cookie, we open it up live. Sometimes we get more than one. Today we just got one. So we got the fortune cookie, and we read the fortune cookie and apply it to Agile, Scrum, or what we talked about, and see what. And I'll be honest with you, the fortune cookie's been pretty accurate. All right, this is a long fortune. This might take me a couple readings to do. I always laugh. I don't know who writes these things, but whoever writes these things really writes stuff for Agile. Okay, here's what it says. Fortune Cookie Friday. Cut through organizational impediments and get some real work done. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. So that's what it says, right? Cut through organizational impediments and get some real work done. I don't know if I have to explain this, but this is what Scrum and Agile is supposed to have been about. You know, let's say, oh, we have meeting. Well, you're not supposed to do the old 2-hour report meetings anymore in Agile and Scrum. That's supposed to go away, right? The idea behind that is that people go to the daily Scrum and they learn all they need. You don't need to do report out meetings. And if you get stuff done, nobody cares anymore. Don't think people get that. Get the work done and no one cares anymore. But the other organizational impediment, this is the Scrum Master's job, right? Scrum Master is supposed to help get rid of those organizational impediments. If a team needs something, the Scrum Master's job is to plow through it and get those impediments out of the way. So this is a really good fortune cookie that works in a lot of ways. And I could probably go through, say, about 50 million ways, but we won't do too far because we want to make sure that we're in the 15-minute mark. And I think we're at 17 minutes. We're at 17:32. So we're 2.5 minutes over the daily Scrum limit of 15 minutes. And I got to talk about that too, because some people are misinterpreting that 15-minute mark. With that, we're going to say thumbs up. Have a great day. Happy Scrumming. Enjoy your Friday. It's the weekend. Get home. Go do some other stuff. And let me know how it goes. Don't forget, what fun thing did you do last? What's your next fun thing? And what's blocking you from having fun? Ask those questions. Get your team asking those questions. And have a great weekend. Bye. Doo-doo.